Hey everyone, it's T20 World Cup time, the tournament where the game's finest come together to battle it out for global supremacy. It's fast, it's furious, and let me tell you, anything can happen. We've seen some absolute nail-biters, unbelievable displays of skill, and moments that have been etched into cricketing history. And guess what? We're about to relive some of the most unforgettable chapters in T20 World Cup history. So buckle up, let's kick things off with a bang, breaking 20 teams vying for the coveted trophy. That's right, 20 nations, all bringing their A-game, their passion, and their own unique flavor to the tournament. Imagine the electrifying atmosphere, the roar of the crowd as their teams clash on the field. This is what the T20 World Cup is all about, uniting the world through the love of the game. From seasoned veterans to young blood looking to make a name for themselves, this edition promises to be a melting pot of talent and excitement. So, get ready to witness cricketing history in the making as these 20 teams leave it all on the field. T20 World Cup, there's this curious jinx where no host nation has ever lifted the trophy. Yeah, you heard that right. It's like there's this invisible force field preventing them from claiming victory on their own turf. Think about it. India, South Africa, Sri Lanka, none of them managed to break the curse. It's a testament to the unpredictable nature of this tournament, where pressure can crush even the most formidable opponents. So will this year be any different? Will one of the host nations finally break the jinx? Only time will tell. The cricket gods love an underdog story, a fresh face holding the trophy aloft. The West Indies, our very own two-time champions, they felt the heat. Even the mighty Australians, known for their dominance, couldn't crack the code of defending their T20 crown. Every team comes back hungrier, more determined to dethrone the reigning champs. So who will rise to the challenge this time? Let's talk about legends. The guys who've seen it all, done it all in the T20 World Cup arena. I'm talking about Shakib Al Hasan and Rohit Sharma, the only two players to have featured in every single edition of this tournament since its inception back in 2007. Talk about consistency. These guys have been there, year in and year out, giving it their all for their countries. Shakib, the wily old fox, leading Bangladesh with his clever bowling and explosive batting. And Rohit, the hitman, well, his records speak for themselves. From smashing bowlers to smithereens to leading India with a calm head, he's a true T20 icon. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to talk about raw pace and power. Brett Lee, the Australian speedster, etched his name in T20 World Cup history with a bowling spell that'll send shivers down your spine. Picture this. 2007 World Cup, Australia versus Bangladesh, Lee, breathing fire, steaming in, and bam, bam, bam. 3 wickets in consecutive deliveries, a hat-trick that ripped through Bangladesh's batting order. And that's not all. He achieved this feat in just 2 overs and 20 deliveries, making it the fastest hat-trick in T20 World Cup history. Talk about making a statement. And to top it off, he's the only bowler to have a hat-trick in both the ODI and T20 World Cups. That's Brett Lee for you, a true legend of the game. Cricket, there's one name that instantly springs to mind. Yuvraj Singh. This man was a game changer, a true entertainer who could single-handedly dismantle any bowling attack. And who can forget that magical night in 2007 against England? Stuart Broad was on the receiving end of one of the most brutal assaults in cricketing history. 6 balls, 6 sixes, all sailing over the boundary ropes like rockets. The crowd went wild, and Yuvraj etched his name in cricketing folklore. But that's not all. He also holds the record for the fastest 50 in T20 World Cup history, smashing it off just 12 balls against England. Pure carnage, pure entertainment. Let's talk about consistency. I'm talking about Pakistan of the T20 World Cup.
This is the story of the Green Juggernaut, a team that has etched its name in T20 World Cup folklore. From the inaugural tournament in 2007 to the high-octane battles of 2012, Pakistan has consistently found a way to rise above the challenges. Their journey is a thrilling rollercoaster ride. It is filled with breathtaking highs and nail-biting lows. It is this unpredictable nature that makes them such a captivating force in the world of cricket. Their presence in the final four of the T20 World Cup on 6 occasions speaks volumes about their consistency on the biggest stage. 2007, the inaugural ICC World T20 was underway and a young Pakistani side led by the enigmatic Shahid Afridi was set to make its mark. Their brand of fearless cricket caught the world's attention. They stormed into the final, only to be edged out by their arch-rivals India in a heart-stopping encounter. The 2009 tournament saw them clinch the title in England. This victory solidified their status as a T20 powerhouse. In 2010, they continued their impressive run. They reached the semi-finals, only to be halted by a spirited Australian team. The 2012 edition saw them once again rise to the occasion, making it to the semi-finals before bowing out to Sri Lanka. These consistent performances cemented their place as one of the most successful teams in the tournament's history. Gayle, the self-proclaimed universe boss, was about to unleash his own brand of cricketing mayhem on the world. In 2007, during the inaugural edition of the tournament, Gayle etched his name into the history books by becoming the first batsman to score a century in a T20 World Cup match. It was an innings that redefined power hitting in the shortest format of the game. He bludgeoned the South African bowling attack to all corners of the ground, sending the crowd into a frenzy and leaving the opposition shell-shocked. His 117 runs off just 67 deliveries were a testament to his brute force and incredible hand-eye coordination. Gayle's record-breaking feat was not just a display of individual brilliance, it was a watershed moment in the evolution of T20 cricket. It shattered the perception of what was possible in this format. Gayle's century in the 2007 edition, on the other hand, was a groundbreaking achievement that redefined batting in T20 cricket. It was a display of power and aggression that had never been witnessed before in the format. His record-breaking innings changed the way teams approach T20 batting, paving the way for a more aggressive and fearless brand of cricket. These achievements, though vastly different in nature, are both significant for their impact on the sport. They represent milestones in the evolution of T20 cricket, showcasing the highest levels of team consistency and individual brilliance. They have inspired countless young cricketers around the world and left an indelible mark on the sport.
Back to a time when the Super Over was still a novelty in T20 cricket. It was the Super 8 stage, and Sri Lanka and New Zealand were locked in an epic battle. The tension was palpable as both teams ended their innings on the same score. First ever Super Over in a T20 World Cup. Nail-biting encounter, showcasing the raw excitement and unpredictability that the Super Over brought to the game. It was a glimpse into the future of T20 cricket, where every run, every wicket could be decisive. Clash of the Titans. Every encounter between these two cricketing giants is a spectacle, a celebration of passion, pride, and unparalleled cricketing rivalry. And in the 2007 T20 World Cup, we witnessed a unique chapter in this epic rivalry. A bowl out. Yes, you heard that right. After a tense match that ended in a tie, the fate of these two teams rested on their ability to hit the stumps in a bowl-out. The tension was off the charts, as each bowler ran in, aiming for the stumps, while the batsman could only watch and hope. In the end, it was India who held their nerve, winning the bowl-out 3-0 and sending their fans into raptures. Let's talk about a relatively unknown player who etched his name in T20 World Cup history with a bowling spell that will be remembered for years to come. Campher, the Irish all-rounder, achieved something truly extraordinary in the 2021 edition. Playing against the Netherlands, Campher produced a bowling spell that sent shockwaves through the cricketing world. He took 4 wickets in 4 consecutive deliveries, a double hat trick, becoming the first bowler ever to achieve this feat in T20 World Cup history. His figures of 4 wickets for 26 runs in 4 overs were instrumental in Ireland's victory, but it was his double hat trick that stole the show. It was a display of accuracy, swing, and sheer brilliance, a reminder that even in the shortest format, bowling can be a match-winning art form. So there you have it, folks, a trip down memory lane, reliving some of the most unbelievable records and historic firsts in T20 World Cup history. From Brett Lee's fiery hat trick to Yuvraj Singh's 6 sixes, from Pakistan's semi-final streaks to that unforgettable India-Pakistan bowl-out, We've covered it all. Now it's your turn. Tell me in the comments below about your favorite T20 World Cup moments. Who knows? Maybe I'll feature them in my next video. And before you go, don't forget to smash that subscribe button for more epic cricket content. Until next time, keep the passion for the game alive. Cheers!